Hey guys, hope you're well. It's a great day today. Just been to the gym and randomly I'm going pumpkin picking with the girlfriend in a local farm here in Worcester, so it should be fun. It's quite funny, yesterday I got blocked on Facebook for the first time ever because I've been sharing a few statistics and data that I've been seeing from various sources, and clearly the governments and Meta and certain social channels are still muting and controlling what we can say, and obviously with what Elon Musk has done recently with the acquisition of Twitter and letting go of 75% of the workforce who are pro regulative free speech. In other words, they like to regulate what we say, what we can say and what we can't say. I do feel that other social platforms will lend themselves to a free speech platform in the future, especially if Twitter takes off more so. And let's be honest, like myself, I've probably, and I can openly say this, last January I spent over £10,000 on Facebook advertising. Do I have interest in advertising on Facebook now? I've been banned for a day. Not really. Why? Because I can't support a platform which is happy to take my money, but then happy to ban me because I've got an opinion on health and fitness. I've always had an opinion on health and fitness. Geez, I've been on national radio and I've had 1 million people listen to what I have to say. I've been helping tens of thousands of people over years, and I've got a duty of care to be open and honest and transparent about my thoughts and feelings. The fact that I know over 10 people who've died in the last 18 months from heart disease, it's very concerning. And what's great now, at least, with Elon Musk being true to his words and acquiring Twitter and saying, look, if you make me buy this business, if I buy this business, because I think he was going to drop out at one point. So the fact that they forced him to go to court if he didn't buy it, he's true to his words. He's like, right, if you make me buy this business, I'm going to sack off all of you who are anti-free speech, because that is going against what you're supposed to represent. So I have no time for hate crime or racism or any sort of hate speech, but free speech and having an open dialogue and conversation where you don't have to hate each other if you just have opposing views. It's just healthy to have a conversation and openly share your opinion, and you can still finish with a handshake. And I'm very old school in my ways. If you had an issue with someone, you can speak it out, and if it got erupted, well, yeah. There's only been a very few occasions where I've come on top after an argument and there's been an altercation, but I won't go into any more detail on that because I'm not condoning violence, but that's what's happened in the past, and I've learned the hard way with that. I'm better off just having an open dialogue and just speaking thoughts through and just being an adult. But having all these people who are acting like kids, blocking everybody's comments because they're offended with this new woke agenda, it's becoming ridiculous. So I'm gonna basically put the image for this, the thumbnail for this short video, in reference to the Hodge twins. And these two guys, they crack me up. I've been following them for years. They're funny, and it's good that now they're suddenly, like, people like them have just suddenly gone to Twitter and they're actually just speaking their opinions, because clearly everyone's been suppressed and held back for many years and have been scared of cancel culture, which is damaging free speech and damaging society, because we're only bowing down to narratives that that we may or may not agree with. When you've just got one side where it's like, right, you either listen or you don't, and you can't respond, and there's so much friction and frustration at that with online now that I've kind of switched off to it in the last year or two. And there's someone who spent over £100,000 in business over the years just on social media, it's very frustrating because when I first started on social media, I was able to easily be open and proactive and speak my mind, and then suddenly in the last 2 years, oh, sorry, Gav, you can't say that because someone's offended. It's ridiculous. So, like I say, in a nutshell, I think Elon Musk is going to do good for the internet, for Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. I feel it's going to be healthy because there's going to bring a bit of balance to communications. I don't think we're going to get complete free speech immediately, but I think long term, if Twitter is leaning itself towards open debate and discussions, I do feel that as Meta's share value, like it's recently done, just drops through the floor, and other platforms like the likes of Snapchat and whatever else, if their platforms are getting less and less traction and traffic, and content creators are leaving in their droves because they now can suddenly have free speech, the narratives will change. These companies aren't stupid. They know if they're going to die and lose 90% more than what they've already lost, like they're going to have to change. So there we go. Bit of an insight on Twitter free speech. Check out that message from Hodge twins on the thumbnail to this video. If you like the content, give the video a thumbs up, and if you can kindly hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. Almost at the 3,000 subscriber mark. So there we go. I'll see you in the next one.